Om Sri Sai Ram. Hearty welcome to Sri Sathya Loka Seva Gurukulam online classes. All of you are ready with the materials, right? Book, pen, scale, etc. Okay. You had nice lunch, a breakfast. Okay. Now we will have some measures today. We're doing some measurements. You know your measurements of heights, weights, is it not? So today we are going to see some measures of central tendency. And where does it comes? It comes in a branch of mathematics, that is arithmetic, called statistics. So it comes in the branch of statistics. What is statistics? It is a branch of mathematics which deals with the collection of data and it is measurements, is analysis, is it not? All this comes under statistics. And what we collect information, maybe of rainfall, maybe of temperature of the day, or runs scored, all this, or your marks scored in the test and exams. All these are called data collected. And that data is summarized in the form of frequency, which you already studied, is it not? These all things you know it already. And this data is presented in the form of graphs, bar graphs. You may remember the vertical graphs, what are called as bar graphs, and histograms. Histograms are done similar to bar graph, but they are attached to each other, is it not? And frequency polygons, where the midpoints of the histograms are taken and joined, it gives a frequency polygon, etc. So what all this shows? They show you about the nature of data. You can make out. For example, if you draw the bar graph of the results, SSLSG results, subject wise, Kannada, what is the result of the school, English, then maths, science, social science, etc. So you can make out which subject has scored highest percentage. You can make out, is it not? So that is how this data is made visible, made clear by the help of all these graphs. And today onwards we will have a new way of representing data. They are called measures of central tendency. Central means middlemost. For example, what is the capital of Karnataka? Bangalore. What is capital of India? Delhi. They are called central places. In Bangalore, all the state-related matters come into a building called Vidhana Saudha or Vikas Saudha, etc. Similarly, in Delhi, all that matters of the different states come under the headline of Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and all, Rashtrapati Bhavan, Prime Minister Office and so on. All these are the central place of the whole nation. So also in mathematics, this is called measures of central tendency. Here all the data collected are referred to some three important measures. One of them is called mean or average. which you are going to, of course, you already know the basics of it. Second one is called median. Third one is called mode. We are going to study all this. So, mean you know already. In your earlier classes, you have seen about mean, also called as average. So, what do they do? Are some of the aspects of the data that can be described quantitatively to represent certain features of the data will be discussed. So, this is in concern with the central measures. That's why it's called measures of central tendency. Now, let us see one by one. Okay. For example, we'll start with the discussion on arithmetic mean or arithmetic average. So, what does it mean? It is the mean of observations, sum of all the values of all the observation divided by total number of observations. As now just now telling you rainfall in a different months, June, July, August, September, October. What you do then, first you write the rainfall in centimeters, then you take average. Similarly, if you have got marks in different subjects, you add all the marks, divide by the number of subjects, that gives you average marks. Similarly, in cricket, is it not? You add all the scores, divide by the number of players, that gives the average score. So, for example, average speed, when you say, it may be speed of the vehicle, it may be speed of the aeroplane or of rocket, whatever it is. So, there it comes the word average speed. So, average comes when there are two or more data and average height of students. So, suppose you take the class as a whole, we will have the heights of all the students and then divide by the number of students, that gives the average height. Similarly, take all the weights, weighing scale, then you add all the weights of the students and divide by the number of students, that gives the average weight of the students, like that. And for example, this is what is called a speedometer. And what does it show? It shows the speed of the vehicle. And then we say, what is the average speed of the journey? Suppose you are going to Chikballapur to Bangalore, or Bangalore to Chennai, or Bangalore to Mangalore, like that. You know the distance there. You know the time taken. So, distance by time taken gives the speed. And the speed also varies. So, this shows the kilometers covered. This shows the timings. And so, this is what is called a speedometer, used in all the four-wheelers. Okay. And even in the two-wheelers also. And also you have seen one or two examples. For example, if in a cricket, what happens in a cricket? So, who is this called? It's called bowler. And these yellow dresses, what are they called? Batsmen. And what is this called? Wickets. And who is this called? Wicket keeper. And who is this? Umpire. Of course, you know so many things about that. Just for interest purpose, we just included that slide. Here, there will be so many times different types of averages are used. For example, batting average, and here is bowling average, is it not? And speed of the ball, etc., etc. So many times we use the word average, is it not? So, And these, for example, these are, what are these called? Oranges. And there are so many places which grow oranges. In Coorg, they grow very good number of oranges. Or if you go to Pune, lot of oranges are available. So in many places of our country, we get a lot of oranges. So here, you must know cost of each orange. So then divide by the number of oranges. That gives the average. Is it not? And there will be what is called as cost price and selling price. And then we say profit. Nobody will do business without profit, right? So this is how oranges or business is done. Now what is this? Is a two-wheeler. Of course, most of you know. How many of you know two-wheelers? Yeah, at least cycle you will be knowing. Young girls also. Nowadays they give cycles in the schools. Government has given. So this vehicle is called Hero. And the mileage may be around 35 to 40 kilometers. 35. So, and we say average speed. There you take what you call mileage. And also we know 1 liter of petrol will run so many kilometers. Is it not? So this is one type of two-wheeler commonly used, and the company is called Hero. And it does not mean that who sits on that is a hero. Not like that. Name of the vehicle, that's all. Just to attract. And also one more type of bike you have seen, what is the most modern, called Yamaha. It goes about average, speed will be 120 to 140. That speed will be there. It go maximum. And mileage will be about 40 per liter. So this is a special type of seater they use. Of course, most of you know it. Yeah, I need not say about that. Just for interest purpose, I am telling you. So this is called Yamaha. Another kind of two-wheeler. There you use the word mileage, and you use the word speed of the vehicle, and so on. And this is called, it is in the form of a bow and arrow type. That's why all the face is like that. Okay. And now we will come to today's discussion about mean of raw data. Suppose you take some data like x1, x2, x3, etc. up to xn. Okay. And divide by the number of students or number of people like that. We call it as n. That is total number of observation. These are the observations divided by the number. That, we write it as the word sigma is used here. So this symbol is called sigma. Okay. And here this I means measures from 1 to n. N means last one. First one is x1. So from 1 to n. Okay. And xi means what? Xi means measure. Sum of all the measures. That's why I use the word sigma. Instead of writing a big line like this, you write a short symbol like this. And n is total number. So sigma is the Greek alphabet and is used to denote summation. So that symbol stands for summation. Here I is called the index of summation. Means the different measures what you take. So this is the formula sigma xi by n of a raw data. This is a formula for mean of a raw data. Shall we take one example? So we'll start with one example now. The heights of 10 boys were measured in centimeters and the results were as follows. How do you measure the heights? There will be a special device, right? one vertical scale will be there. You are made to stand on that, and they keep some support for your head to see the height. And these are the heights noted. This is what is called data. And suppose you add it. So first one is, you must carefully add it. You should not leave anything. So start with 142. You must tick it like this. Second one is 149. Third one is 135. Fourth one 150. Fifth one, don't leave anything. You must be careful, and while adding also. Next is 140. Take down. Are you taking it down? Then and there you must take down, okay? 149. Next is 152. Next is 138. And last is 146. Add all this. That is called sigma. So totally how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So always enter correctly, okay? Now 6 plus 8 is 14, 16, 25, 33, 38, 47 and 49. 8, 11, so 4 remains. 8, 11, 16, 24, 26, 31, 34, 38, 42. So 4 remains. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 1429. So sigma xi becomes 1429 by n. N means how much? N is 10. So that is 142.9. That is what is called as mean height or average height. We call it as x bar. X bar. Okay. So average comes 142.9 centimeters. Okay. Shall we see the next sum? Okay. Noted down. Very happy. Next sum is the weight of 4 bags of wheat are 103, 105, 102 and 104. Find the mean weight. Show that the sum of all these is 0, where x bar is the mean. So we will find out the average first. So first one is 103, second is 105. You can do orally also, but for the benefit of some students who don't know how to do it, I am showing like this. So write all the figures, then divide by 4. 4 plus 2, 6, 11, 14. And this is 4. 414 by 4. That is 4 ones are 4. 4 threes are 12. 4 fives are. So 103.5 kgs. Now we are asked to find the sum of this x1 minus x bar. What is x bar? X bar is nothing but average. that is a deviation. So, you see 103 minus 103.5, that is minus 0.5, and 105 minus 103.5 becomes plus 1.5, is 1.5, and 102 minus 103.5 is minus 1.5, and 104 minus 103.5 is plus 0.5. So add all this. If you add plus 105 plus 0.5 become 2, and this is minus 2. So 2 minus 2 is 0. So answer is big 0. Followed? So what you have done, I will just brief once again. All the weights in kilograms divided by number of persons, and that is 103.5. Second is deviations. Deviations you are finding, and that is first score minus average is minus 0.5, and then second score minus average is plus 1.5, third score minus average minus 1.5, fourth score minus average plus 0.5. So add all this, that gives 0. So you are asked to find out that it is 0, where x bar is the median. Noted? Very nice. We will pass on to next question. So this is about average. Okay. Next question is, mean of 9 observation was found to be 35. So later on it was detected that observation which was 81 was taken as 18. By mistake, find the current mean. So mean of 9 observations is 35. When you know the mean, you can make out total, right? So total marks will be, sum of all observations will be 35 into 9. Mean is 35. There are 9 observations. So multiply. Become 315, right? And now some mistake happened. Observation was 81 was taken as 18. So there is a mistake. Instead of 81 they have taken as 18. Now what is the correct mean they are asking? So correct sum of all observations is, so 315 is the total. In that it was taken as 18. So it subtract that 18. But actually it should be 81. So when you subtract this, becomes 297. And actual should be 81. Add that, you get 378. So that is the correct sum of all observations. And what is the correct mean? 378 by number of scores is 9. 9 observations. So 378 by 9, that gives 42. Even the examination also, some mistake will happen. While entering marks, if the marks is 63, sometimes wrongly printed as 36. If it becomes more, it is well and good. Suppose it becomes less, the boy or girl will feel very bad. Is it not? So in board exams it happens sometimes, not for all, very few times it happens. So then you must know, see the average, it was 35, now 42 is the correct mean, okay? This is how to do it. Shall we pass on next sum? Yeah, the mean marks obtained by 25 students in a class is 35 and that of 35 students is 25. Find the mean marks obtained by all the students. So 25 boys covered 35, and so we will write mean marks obtained by 25 students is equal to 35. So, from the mean marks we can get total marks. Total marks obtained by 25 students of 25 students. How to get it? That you have to multiply. So 35 into 25. 25 5s are 125. 25 3s are 75 plus 12. 87. So 875. And there are 35 students. Other 35. So you can write a total mark of 35 students. Same type. So 35 into 25. That is 875. So 35 students are there. Their average is 25. And same thing comes 875. So total marks of the whole school. Therefore, total marks scored by all students how to do it? Add the two. 875 plus 875. 1750. And now they are asking find the mean marks by, therefore mean marks obtained by all students. What is the formula? Sigma xi by n, is it not? So sigma xi by n. What is sigma xi? 1750. And number of students. First it was 25, then it is 35. Totally 60. So if you divide it, you get it as 0, 0 cancels. 6 2s are 12, 55. 6 9s are 54. 6 1s are 40. Here 6 6s are approximately 29.16 is the marks. 25.16. So that is the average of all the students. Okay. So noted down. What we did was total marks we did, multiplied it. Second, 35 marks multiplied and got the total marks. Now total marks scored by all the students. Add these two, you get this, and divide by the number of students. You get the answer as 29.16. Okay. Shall we go to home assignments? Okay. Find the mean of first 10 natural numbers. The maximum daily temperature of a city on 12 consecutive days is given below. So 12 days daily temperature. What is the device you measure the temperature? Thermometer. Okay. Calculate the mean of mean of daily temperature. So, as usual, what you have done now. The enrollment in a school in last 5 years was 605, 710, 745, 835 and 910. What was the average enrollment per year? Okay? Come prepared for that. Before we close, let us see what Bhagwan Baba says. God, who is embodiment of love, can be attained only through love, just as the effulgence of the sun can be seen only through its own light. So, with sunlight only we can see the sun. So also God's love can be attained by practicing love. Okay? So come prepared for the answers. Thank you.